The first is called New York is My Home, and this is the project that's sort of, I think, most broad, and it was led by Kaya Kuhl, who at the time, this summer, was also directing the Urban Design Studio up at Columbia. So she brought the full force of all of the, I think there were like 7 professors and 300 students, or however much it was. It was like this amazing project, and the full force of that was exhibited up here. So that was, so what happened for that project is 500 postcards took over the ceiling of our exhibition, and it starts with a very basic question: what does home mean to you? Each of the postcards was a product of an interview done with a resident of New York. They picked one neighborhood in each of the 5 boroughs, and their students recorded these interviews visually in the postcards that were hung in the space, and also, visitors to the exhibition had the chance to contribute. And what happened next was an analysis about what home means to New Yorkers, and the next step after that will be spatializing that. Next, please. So this is the make your own postcard thing. So this is the most sort of interactive next part of the exhibition. Next. Another thing I liked about all these projects is they didn't just stop at housing, period. They connected to other things. So Killian Riano is one of our fellows, and a lot of you might know him. He does a lot of amazing community engagement work. He's a designer, and his project is called Share What, and that asks, when we leave our apartments, when we leave our homes, what are the spaces that we share? And he's very specific. He doesn't mean Airbnb or something where you actually never see the person. He's talking about physical spaces that we're actually sharing. And his project has a few different aspects. Next, please. So he's done a lot of analysis. Next. And perhaps the most important of the project is that he actually, even in the short amount of time, produced an interactive website called sharewhat.us, or .us, he likes to say. So that's about inviting New Yorkers to talk about the spaces they share, and it's all about thinking about how our housing and how our neighborhoods could completely shift if we're more thoughtful about those spaces. And so his project looks historically in New York at different examples, and it's a tool that he'll use to do more community engagement going forward. Next.